Los Angeles Real Estate, welcome to 2021 where, unlike this video, buying property is going viral. But should you be dipping your fluffy little hands in the real estate jar right now, or should you wait? And what's up with the 2021 foreclosure flood? I mean, is that still happening? Let's find out this and more in this episode of the Monthly Real Estate Report. Yes, 2021 opens up with people still going crazy for houses. I mean, sales are up, prices are up, and interest rates are low. According to a recent report from the Mortgage Bankers Association, mortgage applications for refinances are 93% higher than last year. That's a lot of people trying to cash in on the low interest rates. Now, naturally, that's also a lot of people left suffering from FOMO, fear of missing out. And maybe you're one of these FOMO people. Look, to which I say, everything's gonna be okay. I mean, here's my advice. Don't buy because houses are hot and interest rates are low. Buy when you can afford to buy. Peace of mind, interest rates are not expected to skyrocket anytime soon. The National Association of Realtors estimates that interest rates will average around 3.1% for the rest of 2021. Some say it'll be longer. Now, also, contrary to those salesy real estate commercials, this is not the time to buy with 0% down. I mean, if your mortgage payment is like $8,000, but the property can only rent out for like $3,000, you should probably stop spending so much money on shoes and wait until you have a larger down payment, even if interest rates were at 0%. Now, the thing is, some people call me negative, but you always want to have an exit strategy. I mean, if everything hits the fan, you want to be able to rent that property out and have the rent cover, if not all, a big portion of the mortgage payment. And speaking of losing houses, every YouTube video out there is talking about the great foreclosure flood of 2021. What do I think? Not happening. And if there is a flood, it's not going to be in 2021. And this is simple to explain. One, according to a recent report by the mortgage data provider Black Knight, mortgage delinquencies have gone down for 6 consecutive months. The amount of people in active forbearance plans also down by several months. Number 2, active foreclosures are currently the lowest they've been in years. I mean, there's less active foreclosures now than before the coronavirus, mainly due to government intervention. Number 3, yes, I recognize that all this data can change dramatically. I mean, everything can go to dirt tomorrow, but even then, I still don't see a flood of foreclosures happening in 2021 because of number 4. Property values are high, which means a lot of people have a lot of equity, which means that if they can't make their payments, they can sell their house at a profit. So before we get a flood of foreclosures, we need to have property values go down. Now, based on the California Association of Realtors median price numbers for the 2008 Great Recession, it can take up to 8 months for property values to go down by 20%. So the point here is that a flood of foreclosures would require time. Now, here's a hypothetical of how that time could play out. 1, a bank will usually not start the foreclosure process until after like 3 missed payments. 2, the foreclosure process takes a minimum of about 3 months. Like, banks are legally limited from foreclosing any sooner. So far we're looking at about 6 months, but we still need to add property values going down. So let's give that another 6 months. So realistically, if a flood of foreclosures were to come, we're looking at a minimum a year. So 2021, not happening. And finally, for our general market report brought to you by the California Association of Realtors, the Los Angeles housing numbers for December. The median price for a single family home is up by 16.7% compared to last year. Home sales are up by 32%, and new active listings are down by 3.2%. And that's the monthly real estate report. If you like this video, make sure to click like, share, and subscribe to be up to date on the Los Angeles real estate market. My name is Daniel Rangel. I'm a real estate agent in Los Angeles, and if I can be of any help, it would be an honor.